Hello and welcome to IFAtv News. I'm Nicole here. With increasing stories of financial institutions failing, IFAs and their clients are becoming more concerned with how their investments are covered and the level of compensation payable. A lot of the interest is focused on offshore investment bonds. Now, these types of products wouldn't normally be covered by the UK FSCS scheme. I'm here with Ben Street to discuss how this doesn't always seem to be the case.
Hi, yes, we were contacted by several IFAs curious to whether offshore providers would be covered by the FSCS. Now, traditionally you would think these schemes wouldn't be, but a couple of them had been informed by the providers that they would actually be covered under the compensation scheme. We've contacted several providers, Prudential International, Norwich Union International, who said, and the literature says, that they are actually covered under the Financial Services Compensation Scheme as long as you've taken out the product since the FSCS came along.
And this is only related to the scheme provider, is that correct?
Yeah, it's only the scheme providers. It's not necessarily any of the assets held. So while you may have your bond with, say, Prudential International, the actual holding could be elsewhere in the name of Prudential International. Ignore that. It's just the actual provider that's claiming this at the moment. And it's if they're unable to meet their liabilities, that you'll be covered, not necessarily if the funds it's invested in will be able to meet theirs.
And how or why are these schemes covered?
To be honest, we're not exactly sure. We've asked the FSCS to explain why they're covered, Norwich Union International to explain why they're covered, and Prudential International to explain why they're covered, and they've given us at least 3 different answers. The important thing that IFAs should check is if the scheme provider recommending or have recommended is covered, and focus on getting that information to the client first and detailing the why later, second. If we can explain why to you, we will do in later updates.